Hey, welcome back to, I guess, Latif and Ray, just an ordinary couple. Sorry for the bouncing, but we are driving. Wow, this is going to be fun. What do you think?
Yeah.
And you know what? One thing that I do want to talk about, because you kind of made me remember, because everybody uses this word, day ones, true blues, all of that, and I can literally say that I can't use up all 5 fingers for my true blues. You know, I told you a story about the one where there was a caper going on. I don't know if the statute of limitations is over yet, but, you know, there was a caper going on, and my man Silky, he was free. He's free and clear. And I was the last man out. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, oh my God, I'm on my own right now. Yeah. Don't you know that Silky had jumped into a cab and was actually circling the block looking for me? That is a true blue. Because, the average MFer would have been like, I'm scot-free.
Yeah.
That every man for themselves. You know, that's what I consider true blues. You know, like my man Brew on the Lower East Side. You know, when I got into that skirmish over that girl. And the chick had the nerve to say, leave him alone. He's from Rockaway. I'm in Alphabet City in Manhattan, and you going to say that. You know, so I thought this is my last day on the planet because there's a whole team of them.
Wow.
Here come Brew around the corner talking about, yo, listen, that's my man. He going to get a fair one. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to remember, Brew has to live there after I leave. So, you know, how true blue can you get?
Yeah.
You know, what about you?
I'm trying to think. Everybody I met that was true blue, or people I just met, like, and we never see each other again.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, I maybe, years ago, I was foolish and decided to go and smoke on my break.
Oh, wow.
And this girl that I met in the class, I'm not even going to say what kind of job it was, because I'm like, now that I'm older, I'm like, why would you do that? Like, but we had to do like a demonstration, and me all like, you know, oh, I'll do it, you know, and she's like, no.
Sit your
So
rabbit ass.
yeah, so I'm doing it, and like people were trying to talk to me, trying to get a feel to see, like, is she like, you know, like the longer you talk to somebody, you'll know. Right. And she's like, okay, she done. Like, she's done. And me and her became really cool. And, you know, like, she was, definitely true blue, you know, but then we lost touch. So it was always people.
You
like
always
that.
end up losing touch with the true blue. Silky, if you watching this, bro, reach out to me. I miss the hell out of you, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, for real, I mean, you know, I hear people throw around that word, and I look at people, and I'm like, word? You know, I've heard people say, oh, that's my day one. That's
the
my
day
true
ones
blue.
aren't the true blues a lot of times. That's the crazy thing.
You know, no, but here's the deal. You know, you just said that's your true blue. 2 weeks later, he talking about you.
Yep, that's what I'm finding out. A lot of
you
people.
Know, it's like, wow. You know, yo, how you meet that nigga? Yo, he seems all right, but it's like, he just vouched for you, said you was
true blue.
You
know? They be the ones. They be.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we over here by Kensington, so we got to keep our eyes, doors locked, everything. Anybody that knows about Philly and knows about Kensington knows what we talking about.
Right, could be some true blues up there, though, but that's how it be.
Yeah.
Like, the ones you very, like, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing, I think some people have, like, true blue standards. Like, I'll be true blue as long as.
Right. Well, that's that. See, you know? that falls right back on that whole loyalty conversation. Most people are only loyal to you as long as they have a need of you. You know, it's like, that's not loyalty. You know, if your loyalty is based on your need, it's what you're basically saying is I'm using you until I can use you no more. You know?
Or as long as you fit what I was attracted to you for. And that could be friendships or anything. You didn't have it all together. That was cool because I felt like I was
backing up. Where he going?
Picking up the pieces or something like that. Or you make me feel better about myself. Right. So, you know, and sometimes that can last a long time. You can think, wow, they're really true blue. They really might have your back. It's not that you're unappreciative, but it's like, how
but that, you know,
do you just let somebody down like that?
You know, that reminds me a lot of high school and the younger years, you know, because you always see like I guess the athlete or, you know, the cheerleader type or whatever. And they have these friends that just don't fit the situation, you know, and I've always looked at people like that and said, you're using these people to make yourself feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll see like the cheerleader, pep squad type female walking around with a bunch of like, I guess, overweight, you know, can't dress, you know, their hair never done. You know, no, seriously.
But sometimes friends like that, I don't know.
Sometimes you
I have totally opposite friends. Like,
no, I have opposite friends too, but you know, my loyalty isn't based on what you bring to me. Yeah. My loyalty is based on that's just the way I'm built.
Yeah.
You know, I've told you, you've seen me in situations where I have actually, to my own demise, tried to help someone else out. You know, because I considered that person my friend.
Right.
I'm not even going to get into the relationship situation. Right. You know, but that's what you're supposed to do. You know, loyalty shouldn't be based on, you know, again, what can you do for me?
Right. I think it's a personality trait to a certain extent.
It's a psychological trait.
Yeah, but I think there's because sometimes, I mean, you could be true blue to a total stranger.
Right.
Like, hey, like one time, I was this man. Like I always tell the children this story to be cautious. People trying to abduct you and stuff. But anyway, I was at this store. This is before I was in college. It was like, you know, it was long breaks in between classes. So, you know, I didn't have a cell phone. I went to, like, the phone booth to call my family and stuff, you know, like, just to kill time.
Right.
And this guy was, like, leaning against the car, just smoking a cigarette, looking at me. And I'm like, and I just got this bad feeling. Like, he wasn't leaving. Like, he was, like, looking at me. He was almost saying, like, through his brain, like, I'm going to get you. Like, it doesn't matter. And I seen this older white woman coming out of the store. She had, like, a pad. It was a Wawa. And I was like, you know what? I'm not being quiet. I was like, excuse me, can you help me? Right. And she's like, what's wrong? I'm like, this man, like, you know, I'm crying, trying to tell her, I'm like, something's not right. Like, I don't feel comfortable. She's like, okay, I'm going to just stand here and talk to you. We're going to act like we know each other. She said, I'm going to write down. She said, you give me a full description. Her back was to him. I'm facing him. And she's like, I'm not going to go anywhere. And I'm like, you promise? She's like, I'm not going to go anywhere. Just give me the full description. I will stand here with you. I really wish I could remember, like, her full face and got a name or something.
Yeah, but your mind was probably all caught up and like, oh my God, I'm about to be killed or abducted. Yeah, because I would love to. It was a highway right there. And I see him jump right on the highway. I was like, oh my God, if I would have got. But she was true blue. She was like, I'm staying here. Do not worry. Yeah. Write down. She's like, I will, you know, get in your car, drive off. Like, he could have said, oh, can't get her. I'll get her.
Yeah, not
true.
Really description
well, 2 for 1.
But she stayed there.
Because if he would have had a gun, he could have said, you a freebie.
Yeah, and other people saw I was in distress. They didn't stay. You know, it was like
most people don't care.
Take exit 27.
Most people really don't care, and I think that's the sad state of affairs in the world today. Nobody cares about anything but themselves, and it saddens me how the world has turned out to be this way. You know, you can look at all the situations. I mean, I'm sure you guys who are watching have been in situations as teenagers, young adults, where somebody actually came to the rescue that didn't have to. You know, I don't know. GPS is talking me to death. You know, I think we'll just come back and we'll do another one. Yeah. You know, this was a good conversation. You know, please let us know. What does true blue mean to you?
Yeah, and are you true blue? Because sometimes you got to question yourself, like, well, I'm asking other people to be true blue. Am I? You start questioning your motives and stuff. But I know I put my life on the line. I thought that time I picked that young boy up, I could tell. Somebody was going in, I'm like, get in the car. I don't even know what made me do it. It's late night, we're in a crazy neighborhood. And I'm like, get in the car. And he just jumped in the car. I'm like, what is going on? He's like, they're trying to shoot me. I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. He probably knew.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm scurrying around like I'm a part of it now. Like, hey, you stuck.
Michael Weston, get in. Get in.
Yeah. So, you know, you got to question yourself. Like, am I giving what I expect?
Yes.
You know, that I want to take in? Am I giving that same No,
you're right.
Expectations to other people.
Well, you know what? I think this has been a fun episode. Until next time, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channels. And we got some more, I guess, real deep conversations coming up soon. All right.